If you want to support the channel simply by buying games on sale, all you have to do is enter code Apoqsi on the Epic Games Store and at checkout during their epic mega sale, and 10% of everything that you buy will be going to me. So not only will you be getting super cheap games, but you'll also be supporting me in the process at no extra cost to you. If you do use my code on the Epic Games Store, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below what game you buy so I can go ahead and check it out on my dashboard, and thank you in the comments. But without further ado, hope you enjoy the video. Welcome home. Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Apoqsi, and we got some Rage 2 information to go over. First of all, I want to say I'm sorry for being absent here on the channel for so long, but I'm back, as you can tell. So daily videos will begin starting today. For Rage 2, I want to start with Denuvo DRM, because this is something that really is not my cup of tea, I'll just say that. And the big oopsie that Bethesda did is they included Denuvo DRM for Rage 2, which, doing that alone, honestly, I don't understand how they haven't learned with their past games, like Dishonored 2, for example. I don't understand how they haven't learned that Denuvo DRM is absolutely useless. The game is going to get cracked. The people that want to pirate the game are going to pirate the game. That's literally how it works. And including something like Denuvo DRM, all you're doing is screwing over the people paying for your product. And if anything, I would say it gets more people to pirate your game, in my personal opinion. However, they included Denuvo DRM anyway, but the big oopsie from Bethesda is that, yes, they included Denuvo DRM for the Steam version of Rage 2, but they didn't include it on the Bethesda.net version of Rage 2, so the game got cracked. I believe it was the same day of launch. I don't know if that was them trying to add a con to the Steam version of the game so that more people would buy from Bethesda.net, but that just backfired on them big time. However, after all of this, a lot of people have been complaining about Denuvo DRM, and well, Bethesda has now responded because the game has been cracked, and a lot of people were upset about Denuvo DRM in the first place. And Bethesda's response actually comes from the Rage 2 PC hotfix, and in brackets, Denuvo DRM removed. So yesterday they deployed a minor PC hotfix that addressed the following issues. Removes Denuvo DRM. We saw a few requests. And then on top of that, they fixed some crashing issues, some Bethesda.net issues, and Razer Chroma effects being enabled by default. What I love too is that they called this a minor PC hotfix, but I don't think Denuvo DRM for a lot of people is a minor inconvenience. So either way, this is good. I wish companies would just learn to not put Denuvo DRM in their games in the first place. It should not be there in the first place. In fact, I would say the only thing it does is harm games, because it's just going to piss off the people that are actually purchasing your game, which is most likely going to get more people to pirate your game. So yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Some other good news for Rage 2 is that we already have the content calendar, or also known as the roadmap, for 2019. Now, I will say some people were upset about this because some people don't like roadmaps, and some people took this as this is the content that should have been at launch and it's coming later. But personally, that's not the way I see this calendar. I see this calendar as content that is stuff to look forward to post-launch. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be getting any of the really juicy paid DLC until August, but here's everything we're getting from May all the way to fall 2019. So, of course, the game launched back on May 14th. That's a given. I think you all know that. If you didn't know that, well then I don't even know who you are. However, starting the week of launch, they did kick off the Rage 2 community challenges, so also known as the Wasteland challenges, and you get to complete these challenges together, and everyone who takes part will be rewarded with free skins. So as of right now, if you shatter the first community challenge, which I think might have already been done, you'll be able to earn yourself the 𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗜𝗏 pistol skin. And it says, in order to receive your rewards for the community challenges, you'll need to be online and signed in with your Bethesda.net account. New challenges will roll out every week in May and June, so keep an eye out on Rage 2 Twitter and the in-game messages to stay up to date on the current challenges and prize. I may or may not keep you updated as well here on the channel. Probably not, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. So on top of the Wasteland challenges, of course, you'll be getting weapon skins, which you'll get a weapon skin if you take part in this challenge. And then there will also be the world event called Bring the Ruckus. Moving on to June, we've got the Day 30 updates. a world event, and a new ride. And this will be called Make Yourself Before You Wreck Yourself. And of course, we'll also be getting wasteland challenges and weapon skins, but we'll also be getting new cheat codes in June. And to give you a little bit of information on the major events coming in June, one will be introducing a pilotable mech as a new vehicle type, and one that adds a massive new enemy to the wild world of Rage 2, and by the looks of it, I don't really want to run into this thing. Moving on to July, we've got a new ride called the One-Wheeler. We've got wasteland challenges and weapon skins, and then we've got a world event plus new enemy called Global Warming. So July marks another big free update for the game with another new vehicle type and enemy joining the game, and this is all we get to see as of right now. So this should be pretty interesting. Moving on to August, we've got some more wasteland challenges, some more weapon skins. We've got a new world event called Mutant Derby. And then we've got the first paid DLC for Rage 2 called Rise of the Ghosts expansion. This expansion will consist of a new story, new enemy faction, weapons, abilities, vehicles, and new areas to explore. I'm really interested to see how good the expansions are in this game. Hopefully they dive a little bit deeper into the story, because I've heard a lot of negative things about the story in Rage 2. So hopefully they're able to do something a little bit better with these expansions. Or if you don't really understand what Rise of the Ghosts is all going to be about, it's essentially going to allow us to see what the ghosts have been up to since we last saw them in the first Rage. Now, moving on to fall of 2019. We've got a new world event and enemy called 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗍 2 Attack of the Drones. We've got new wasteland challenges and new weapon skins, and then we've got the second paid DLC, expansion number 2. Does not have a name yet, but it will include a new story, weapons, abilities, vehicles, and areas to explore. Unfortunately, we have no current details on this expansion pack, but I will be sure to keep you all updated here on the channel. And just to clarify, pretty much everything except for the 2 paid DLCs is free content. So the free content includes all world events, the day 30 updates, select weapon skins, cheat codes, wasteland challenges, and the one-wheeler vehicle. All in all, it seems like a good amount of content to look forward to. Hopefully these events are something to look forward to. Hopefully they're not like some of the Fallout 76 events we've had and actually add a decent amount of content to play around with, or something just intriguing in the world. But that's it for this video. If you enjoyed or found it informative whatsoever, please smack that like button down below, subscribe, join the good fight if you haven't already, and ring that bell icon to stay updated in all of my future videos. It'd be super greatly appreciated as always. And until next time, this is 𝗦𝗢𝗧 signing off.